NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and our mission is to provide education, support, advocacy, and awareness for peers and their families that have a lived or shared mental health experience. NAMI National as a whole started in the 1970s, actually in the Midwest, and our local Dubuque chapter was incorporated as a nonprofit in 1996. I actually found NAMI Dubuque as a family member looking for support, and that was the summer of July of 2013. But since then, being, in the church basements and meeting out of family homes, the growth has been significant, but we've had to go through it because we wouldn't be here today and operating and doing what we're doing if we hadn't been through, the last few years of emotions and tears and hard work and all the things.
So when I reflect back about when I first started being involved with NAMI to now, there was so much stigma that we didn't even know what to talk about, like out in the public. I kind of felt like I was wearing my heart on my sleeves. I was like tearful a lot. Didn't know how to cope because of the stigma.
I do think that after COVID and the emphasis that was put on mental health really helped shape the entire climate as it pertains to brain health and talking about that, because it was something that people needed, and because there was this overtone of social isolation and people not being able to have that person-to-person contact. We use the term brain health now because it kind of takes away that stigma of talking about, what is mental health, what is mental illness. And it's almost like people aren't as ashamed as they were in the past.
It's just quite amazing to have walked through this and then to end up here. It's just remarkable that we have this organization now that people are knocking at our doors. All people, all peers, people with the lived experience and their loved ones can problem solve how to have a joy-filled life in spite of these chronic illnesses.
We wouldn't have been able to grow if the people here weren't supportive of the mission of what we were doing. It's like when we have something to say, it's like people want to listen.